A new update has arrived to GTA Online this week, which has brought about a ton of game changes along with a ton of great discounts as well. And today on the show we will be talking about these discounts, and I'll be giving a review and a breakdown of some of the best purchases that you can acquire this week with the new GTA Online Valentine's Day update. This video is all about what to buy and also about what to avoid buying this week. I know that a lot of you put a lot of time and effort into building your wealth in GTA, and it would be a shame to see it wasted on useless purchases, so I did the work for you this week by putting together this helpful buyer's guide so that you can get the most value out of your spending. And with that said, if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar games, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So as always, we start off these weekly event buyer's guides with the major property discount for the week first, and then we move into the vehicles after. And so if you're only interested in those, then please just skip ahead to the vehicles section. So with that property discount, we have 35% off the arcade properties, 35% off all arcade modifications, and 35% off all arcade upgrades and renovations. Now here are my top reasons for owning an arcade, because I absolutely recommend you purchase one this week if you have not already. First, the most important reason, players can use the arcade to start and progress through the Diamond Casino heist. They can use this property to start the setup missions and then do the finale for massive money-making potential at the end. And this week, there is a 40% chance of getting diamonds within the Diamond Casino heist, and so it's definitely worth it to participate in this heist, in which you need to own this arcade for it. The second reason, which is just as helpful, and this is more like the free roam aspect and the good reason of owning an arcade, the basement allows players to maintain other businesses, because you can find the master control terminal in the basement, and from there you can manage your various businesses from your other criminal enterprises, such as the special cargo and gun running supplies, for example, and then of course your MC businesses. You can purchase all your supplies for these businesses, initiate resupply missions if you'd like, or even initiate sale missions from this master control terminal. The Diamond Casino heist and the MCT are the top two reasons, but you can also store vehicles in the garage, and like most businesses in this game, you can buy your own garage with the arcade. It costs $215,000 normally, but you will have the ability to store 10 different vehicles here, and you can also enter the arcade using the garage itself. You don't need to go through the front door of the garage. Another reason to own the arcade, if you buy arcade machines as well, you will speed up your passive income that your arcade generates while you're off playing other content and activities in GTA. So that's another reason. You're just getting passive income from the arcade safe while you play, very similar to the nightclub safe, or for example the agency safe released as a part of the contract DLC update. And then just a one-off reason here, you can use the personal quarters if you're looking to get some sleep, lay down in bed, change your outfits, save, modify your outfits, etc. Those are all the top reasons. But moving into all of our vehicle discounts for this week, starting off, we have a discount for the overflawed entity MT. Much like the original entity, the MT has a very smooth turning radius and it can handle most corners with ease. However, the sheer power and acceleration is surprisingly worse than other entities in this game. Despite having a decent top speed, we do have more advanced design and higher prices here, and while the turning radius is good in theory, corners with any sort of deviation in elevation cause this vehicle to bounce around the corners, which can result in traction loss, or at the very worst, total control of the vehicle. In a straight line, this vehicle is just okay. One of the reasons this vehicle has such average straight line performance is down to its low maximum velocity. However, the use of a large downforce modifier value of 175 causes this vehicle to be significantly reduced in velocity and even further than with other vehicles. That downforce value gives this vehicle extra downforce in theory, and it should do that, but like I said, around corners you'll notice it doesn't really benefit from this downforce, as the wonky suspension, even if it's fully upgraded, causes this vehicle to bounce and jitter around the uneven corners that you're driving around. This vehicle also suffers from advanced handling flags, which even further hinders its performance. The first one causes upshifting to occur much sooner and at lower engine revolutions, effectively shortening your shift rates. The second flag causes the vehicle's engine to heavily over rev and remain at the engine redline for a much longer period of time before shifting, causing your revolutions to fluctuate. And the third flag increases the vehicle's suspension springiness, causing it to bounce excessively while driving. And this vehicle would actually be pretty awesome, but with all these problems with its performance, I cannot in good conscience recommend this vehicle as a must-own supercar. It simply is just not that, and only worth it if you're a collector looking to own all Los Santos Drug Wars DLC vehicles, or for example, you just want to own the latest supercar to release in GTA Online. Next up, we have a discount discount on the Albany Roosevelt Valor. Performance-wise, the Roosevelt Valor performs identically to the regular version, having a relatively good top speed and durability, but below average acceleration and high chances of spinning out due to the archaic suspension. But like the regular Roosevelt, as well as the Granger and its law enforcement variants, 2 passengers can hang on the sides of this vehicle, allowing them to use their assault rifles and light machine guns for drive-by scenarios. Installing a rear spare wheel modification in Los Santos Customs will also increase the traction slightly, funny enough, in the same way as a spoiler. And like the standard Roosevelt, the Roosevelt Valor is powered by the same massive V12 engine in this game, and overall this is just a really fun vehicle to own in GTA Online. It's Rockstar's classic Valentine's Day update vehicle, and so it's no wonder they made the standard Roosevelt the podium vehicle for the week. But not only that, you can really get into the roleplay of being a gangster in this game, like Al Capone or Nucky Thompson in Boardwalk Empire, just driving around with your Goosenberg sweeper and cleaning the streets while you go about all your missions. Especially with payphone hits being 1.5 times money this week, this could be a really fun gameplay session for you if you roleplay like that, and it's exactly what I'm going to be doing this week in game. This certainly isn't the best vehicle to own in game for any performance reasons, but it is the one vehicle I do recommend you buy this week strictly for its unique novelty. You can just have a ton of fun driving around with this vehicle either solo or of course with your friends when you play with them. For a third discount, we have a discount on the vapid Peyote Gasser. The Peyote Gasser has decent speed, excellent acceleration, and fair braking, making it great for speeding in a straight line. However, this vehicle suffers heavily from understeer at those higher speeds, making turning almost impossible. Thus, good brake and speed control is a necessity to be able to turn correctly, and because of the higher ground clearance, the Peyote Gasser can travel through uneven terrain and small obstacles easier than its standard counterpart. But seriously, do not attempt to try and brake and turn with this vehicle at the same time. I know that can be easy to do, especially in a video game about cars, but this car will just go straight if you try to brake, and the understeer on this vehicle is insane. And honestly, since you need to just enter corners without applying any sort of brake or gas, the handling isn't even good to take corners at above average speed, so you're just going to end up creeping and crawling around turns with this vehicle regardless, just going really slow. It has the worst performance of the 3 vehicles on discount this week. Without a doubt, I cannot recommend this vehicle to you. So when it comes to what to buy and what to avoid, I recommend that you buy the Arcade as well as the Albany Roosevelt Valor. You could get the overflawed Entity MT if you want, but I am going to say that I would recommend that you avoid buying it this week along with the vapid Peyote Gasser because the performance of it just does suffer. It's a supercar, but it doesn't really perform like one in my opinion. With all that said, we've reviewed every major discounted purchase in GTA Online this week. I'd love to know your thoughts on this update and the Valentine's Day DLC here in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask many questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.